This To It skill is on document cameras and focuses on the hardware overview. Document cameras can be an integral part of a digital whiteboard system. They allow you to use any student work or books or any artifacts and show them live in your classroom. In addition, you can write on top of any of them, on any of the images. You can save the images, and you can also record video. So let's see how this looks. I have here two document cameras. They're both by AverMedia. This first one over here is the AverVision 150, and the one next to it is the newer model, the AverVision CP 150. I'm going to use the AverVision 150 to show the features of the CP 150. All document cameras have some basic functions and some basic pieces of hardware, and I'm going to show you those. The first is, most of them will allow you to open them up so that you can have the document camera up on the top, and you're also able to collapse them back down so they're in a smaller size. They will all have a camera somewhere on the top, and most will have a light that you're able to turn on that will illuminate the area that's directly below. These are flexible gooseneck cameras, which will allow you to move the camera into many positions. So to show you how this works and what some of the features are, I'm going to use the software that comes with it. The software is also going to be shown in another To It skill. So I have the software that comes with this, and I'm going to make this as a full screen image and move the document camera over here so we can see the top part of the CP 150. Now you'll notice that the image is off to the side. I can change the camera head on the top, and now it's completely upside down. So I can change the camera and go completely the other way, so now the image is right side up. Again, I can adjust this in any particular spot so it is exactly the way I want it to look. On this particular model, there is an infrared sensor up here, and I'll show you the remote in just a moment. There's also a dial over here that will allow you to zoom in and will also allow you to pan the image. Once it's zoomed in, you can go to a particular spot. In order to connect to the computer, there are two ways that you can do this. One, and I'm going to bring this down, is through a VGA. Now again, we're upside down, so I'm going to change the head over here so that we can see this right side up. And we're also a little out of focus, so I'm going to change the focus manually so it is nice and clear. And again, I'll show you where that focus knob is in just a moment. There is a VGA that's right here, and this goes directly from the document camera to the actual screen. I suggest not using this with the digital whiteboard system. This is because all the images that you would save would be saved locally to the actual document camera and not through the computer. In addition, you cannot use a lot of the functions that you can if it's not going through a USB. So let me show you where the USB connection is. So I'm going to move the document camera and show this right about here. I'm going to lift up the gooseneck of the CP150 and show you that on the side, as you can see right here, which is right here on the side, that there is a USB connection. And that's the way that the 150 version is connected, and that's how we're looking at it, is through a USB connection through the computer, so everything is being processed through that. Another way that you can control things is through a remote, and I have a remote that's right here. And again, I'm adjusting one more time so we can see directly, and I'm adjusting the focus so it is nice and clear. And you see that it is a live image and that it's easy to make them nice and clear through this. So the remote has the same jog wheel on the front that you can zoom in and you can also pan. It also has some other buttons that are on there, but those are not usually used with a digital whiteboard system. Last I want to show you is where the focus ring and the light are. So I'm going to bring the head over to the side and I'm going to focus on it. And if I pop this open, on this model you will see that the lights are on this side and that the focus ring for the manual focus is right here, and you just move it one side to the other. There are also other models of document cameras that have an automatic focus. So those are just some of the basic features of typical document cameras. Now it's time for you to get to it.